Hello all you amazing people, and remember you're always amazing because you clicked on this video out of all the videos you could have clicked on. And if you want to be more amazing, you can help us get to 1,500 subscribers by subscribing, because we're less than 10 away, so it would really be appreciated if you did subscribe. And in today's video, you already read the title, we're doing R5 catch versus R1 engulfing lightning. That's the weapon. I'm going to be using the same build overall for all of these teams, so it's never going to change. I'm just going to change the weapon, and that is going to be the damage difference. So let's get into it. Wouldn't it be a DPS showcase if I didn't mess something up immediately? So first thing we want to do, pop this. Very good. There we go. Alright. And then we'll do this, and proc that. Alright, cool. And the heat is EQ skill, I mean. Okay, thank you. And there we go. And here we go. So, of course, he guarded it. Alright, so we're seeing 11,000, 22,000. We're seeing good damage numbers. I'm not really... We have aggravate. It's an entirely different reaction. Yeah, I really... There's nothing much. Like, we don't even need the Traveler here. We could probably use a different character altogether. So let's see. 80,000 there. I mean... Yeah, I'm hitting a lot lower than I'm used to, so I'm kind of like, oh, no, okay, we didn't have the shield up. All right, so we saw 80,000 along with a couple different hits. I'm not too concerned about this team being absolutely optimized to make sure that we see every single damage number that can happen in it. I'm really just concerned about, you know, getting it done, showcasing it, and then we'll showcase the real teams after this. So now with Engulfing Lightning equipped, let's just go. I'm not even, yeah. I feel like we'll see I just want to see the big hit mainly on this team. I want to see, you know, the massive hit that she does. All right, that's what I want to see. I don't think we saw that. This team really is not my expertise. I really don't think that it's too amazing. I am realizing now that no, I don't think it would matter. All right, let's see. 90,000. All right, so we saw an 11,000 difference in that. Not too huge of a difference, not too small of a difference. I think it was about what I expected. But let's get into the next teams that will most likely be a lot better than this one. Not even most likely. They're going to be a lot better. If you don't know and you do care about doing a DPS comparison, then if you want to reset stacks, just do this. This is very easy. It resets your stacks really easily. Team can't have Raiden on it, but as you can see now, we don't have any stacks. Great, we're using the catch. Let's get into this team. There we go. So we actually are doing the combo correctly. Let's do that. And here we go. 44,000. That wasn't a crit. I probably should eat crit rate food. 26,000 on that slash. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's about what we're gonna see there. 26,000 on a slash. Pretty good. There is always going to be some variable whether Zhongli's artifact set is proc. It is the tenacity of the millet that I'm running on Zhongli, but it just opened the news randomly. Bro, these showcases, man, they get on a whole nother level of how does this happen and why does this happen. Like, nothing can make you question your sanity more than doing a DPS showcase in Genshin. Like, there is so many things that just go wrong constantly. Okay, 100,000. Good. Perfect. Great. Thank you so much. Now, just please let me recover my energy. Just one last little thing I would like to ask of you, Masanori. So if you learn anything from this video, it's that the quickest way to become insane is to do a DPS showcase in Genshin, specifically on Masanori. Please don't block it. 136,000. Hopefully I'm correct in that. I might have to rewatch the video. 21,000 there. All right. You know, we saw 136,000. That is a huge jump. Like, I say huge, but like we could look overall. I'll do like an overall number here. For this team, I'll put like an overall increase of like what the average range was for increasing, you know, the DPS, right? So for that team, what I want to do is I'm just gonna look at the normal attacks from the catch and from engulfing lightning, and I'll just do a damage difference in the bottom left corner here, and that's like a average damage difference. I'm not actually calculating an average. I'm just being like, you know, it's gonna be like a range of how much the normal attacks got buffed, and we'll see whatever that is in post, but I cannot actually see that. Things move too fast for me to tell it in real time. I can really only see like the big numbers, with the next teams that we're going to be doing, it's going to be very easy for us to tell what we're doing. The reason why I say it's going to be easier for us to tell is because Aggravate can proc on different hits depending on what happens in the fight. So Aggravate, that 21k, maybe it procced on the 4th hit instead of the 5th hit. I don't know. So here we have the classic Raiden National team, which is just constantly, I mean, this is what the best team for her. At C0, this is probably the best team for her just overall. I think it's a National. You can't really do wrong with National, okay? You really just can't. Okay, look, I'm calling this a bug. There's a bug with Raiden, man. Why does she only recover half of her own energy? There's literally no reason for that. Nothing points to why she has to recover only half of her own energy. It's a bug. There's some weird bug with Raiden that sometimes she just does not recover her own energy. I have no idea why it exists, but it happens. We're going to retest that because I wasn't able to get Bennett's thing because for some reason it wasn't letting me switch characters. A whole thing happened there. I'm just going to retest the team. You have to attribute some of National's damage to Raiden at some point. Like, there is some percentage of damage that you're getting from Raiden being your driver, right? Because Raiden is keeping their uptimes so you can have less energy recharge. Because like Xingqiu, you can have less energy recharge on him and you can have more DPS. So basically, you can have more DPS on all these characters with less energy recharge. Hold on. I gotta concentrate. I failed last time. Don't want to fail this time. I forgot to use that, but we're only looking at Raiden's damage for this. 98,000, 13, 14, 17. Cool. Alright, yeah. And then Xingqiu. And then Bennett's buff fell off, so yeah. I mean, that team I use basically to clear Spiral Abyss all the time. I stopped using this team, but I used to use this team to clear Spiral Abyss all the time. Now I use Kazuo and National. Alright, and here we are with Engulfing Lightning. Finally, let's get into it. Alright, here we go. Let's look at the normals, I guess. Masanori should not be able to block a literal god. I'm just saying. And canonically, this guy technically now is stronger than Raiden. Masanori blocking Raiden's thing. Maybe Raiden's like the weakest god. Like, maybe, realistically, Raiden is just weak. If I just do it in silent and I fight him in silent, maybe he'll be nice to me. Nah. Alright, Masanori, you're gonna fight me and you're gonna like it. No Bennett E skill. Trying to just do all of this. Go. 116,000. Finally. We saw it. Alright, and then other numbers. We'll do the same thing we did with the other team. The damage difference from a range of, like, what's the damage difference? There's that. Cool. The energy here seems so subpar, honestly. Like, Shangling isn't, you know, there. Bennett, he is there. He literally is there. He's like 0.5 energy off. Like, if there was ever a moment that we had to represent Bennett's unluckiness in Genshin, it's the fact that this symbol exists. Like, this is literally a cursed image. Okay, here we go. Go. 130,000, 14,000, 24,000, and then the buffs fade. All right. Well, okay, and here we have Engulfing Lightning. I am excited to see what Engulfing Lightning makes a difference on this team. Because actually on this team, we have a lot of attack. Like, there is an insane amount of attack. So I don't know how big of a difference it's actually going to make. And, whoa, okay. Actually, 160,000. Not bad. Alright, I don't think we're going to compare the normals for that team because I went out of the circle, had to get back in. Kazuo's buff was basically over. Kujisara's buff was basically over. Really. But we saw, basically, Engulfing Lightning, it's a really, really good, like, strong weapon for Raiden. However, so I think that Raiden's damage overall is going to get increased by this more. However, going for her C1 is probably better, just overall. I think this is gonna be better. You'll have way better of a time. It will be a lot less painful because you can lose 3 times with this one, which I did, or you could win a 50-50. Because for this thing, you first have to win a 25-75, then a 50-50. It's not ever guaranteed, right? Even if you fail, you still have a chance to fail again. Whereas C1, you fail, you get her C1 afterwards, right? Overall, I think that just summon for her C1 over this weapon, but this weapon also has more uses than just Raiden, right? I think it's actually just for Shangling almost that this weapon is good for. Like, yeah, I don't think any other polearm characters, maybe like Candace, but I haven't used. Candace is pretty mid, like overall. Rosaria doesn't want to use it. She wants the white tassel instead. Like anything that gives her crit rate, that's what she wants. So I doubt that you're gonna see many characters use this spear compared to like something like Staff of Homa. Staff of Homa is great for Hu Tao, great for Raiden, great for Zhao. Like it's decent for most characters, right? It's good. Whereas this thing, I'm debating it because it doesn't have a crit damage substat. I just think that C1 for her has so much value over her weapon. Her weapon unlocks nothing for her. Her weapon does not provide a gateway to one of her strongest abilities that she has. I think that this, once you get this, she becomes so much more stronger. I looked at the DPS calc. Oh my, I will show you C2. C2 is insane. C2 is broken beyond belief. Especially for Spiral Abyss, where everybody has high defense. 60% of it just gets ignored. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty good. So yes, that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.